book is Thursday, August 2nd, 2018. But today I am going to rant because I'm angry and I'm hurt. And I feel like my good nature and generosity has been preyed upon. And I need to talk about it because I need to get this off my chest so that I can heal. Okay? And I feel like probably a lot of you feel this way about the whole Mike situation. And I need to get this off my chest. I just do. Criminals who get caught doing a crime often get caught not because it's their first time doing that particular crime, but because they've committed that crime many times, and because they've committed it many times and didn't get caught, they get sloppy and arrogant. And it's that foolishness that causes them to get caught. People who get caught shoplifting have probably shoplifted at least 10 times before they actually get caught. Speeding in a car. I mean, how many of you guys drive? How many of you have sped? How many times did it take you to speed before you actually got pulled over and given a ticket? I mean, it doesn't happen the first time you speed unless you're like an idiot and you're doing it right in front of a cop. I mean, when I started driving, I started speeding a little bit here, a little bit there. Pretty much I was speeding all the time. And after about 3 years of driving and speeding, I got caught. But I did it hundreds and hundreds of times before I got caught, okay? That's how crime and getting caught works. It's never just the first time when you get caught. So, situation with Mike and the crimes he's being charged for. My gut feeling tells me that this is not the first time. I know that he got arrested in Pennsylvania, but the charges were dropped. That doesn't mean that he was innocent of the crime. It means they didn't have enough evidence to hold him or to try him, so they had to let him go. Doesn't mean that he did do it, but it doesn't mean that he didn't either. You know what I'm saying? And I also found online where he had a domestic abuse charge against him. I think it was back in 2005 or something like that. Don't quote me on that. I'd have to go back and look at it. But yeah, he's had some run-ins with the law before, and in a lot of the cases, it was a violent crime. And rape is a violent crime. Now, I feel so violated by this guy. I feel so violated and so angry about that. I am a good person. I really am a good person. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. Like I always say, I love Jesus. I love Jesus, but I drink a little, okay? So, I mean, I am far from perfect, but I go out of my way to try to be generous and kind and positive and only help. I have been studying Zen Buddhism for so many years, and although I'm not practicing it now, all of the things that I learned while I was practicing Zen, I have in my heart and take with me every day. And I'm a Christian. I am a Christian. I don't care who knows it. I'm a Christian. I love Jesus, okay? Sorry. I'm very, very angry. I'm a Christian and I love the Lord, and so I try to walk softly in this world and, give with my heart And, I just, it just makes me so upset that this guy, I mean, all of us are good people in the chat. Everybody is so angry with one another right now because, people have gone to one side or the other, and everybody's pointing fingers and just doing all this awful stuff to one another because they're all hurt. So they're handling it in their own way. But we need to stop that. We need to stop hurting one another. Okay, we need to stop that because that's not helping anything, guys. It's not. It's okay that we all got bamboozled by this guy. It doesn't make you a bad person if you supported what he was doing out there. It makes him the bad person because he took our money and our love, and he's a freaking psychopath. He is the one that is gonna have to face the karma of what he did. And believe me, there will be so much karma. I mean, everybody knows what happens to rapists and pedophiles in prison. His butthole is going to be the size of a freaking dinner plate by the time he gets out of there, okay? And everything that he built at Camp Goonies, everything is going to be gone. All the animals are going to be gone. Those gardens that he planted are all going to die. They're going to just shrivel up and die. That little insecure trailer that he was living in, there will be nothing left in there. I mean, they might have people watching it now, but that isn't going to last forever. And I feel so bad for Sandra. Oh my God. And Tommy and all the other people who are feeling the fallout from this guy's bullshit. He's like wrecked so many people's lives. And I wish I would have seen it. I'm so bad with people. I just can't see those things in people. I don't go out of my way to look for character flaws. Maybe I need to start doing that a little bit more. And those kids. I just can't even imagine what. I've talked about this in the chat a little bit, but not so much online. But I was raped as a kid, and it still affects me to this day. I have forgiven the person who did it. And he is in prison, and he'll be there for the rest of his life, not because of what he did to me, but because of what he did to so many other people, too. It's kind of like a Bill Cosby situation, you know what I'm saying? Once one person came out of the woodwork, a lot of people did. So he'll be there for the rest of his life. He'll never get parole. But I've forgiven him because I know that he's sick. He's sick. And I hope in prison he's found the Lord and made peace with God. And I hope that happens to Mike too. I hope that this completely breaks him. Just absolutely completely breaks him, and that with nothing left and being as low as you can possibly go, the only thing that you can do is either turn to the Lord or die. So I hope he does. I hope he turns to the Lord, and I hope that these boys that he's hurt are going to be okay. I hope that they are able to get counseling and services and can get past this. And I hope that we at some point find out who of these boys. Well, I mean, we might not find out who the boys are, but I'm hoping we'll find out who the mom is so that maybe we can help her. Oh man, that poor mom. So that's where my heart is at right now. Oh, I feel much better that I got that off my chest. I just had to. I'm sorry, guys. You know, I try to keep it positive, but man, I just needed to get this out, and I needed to talk about it with people who understood what the situation was. You know, this is not something I can call up my mom and talk to her about, because she doesn't, you know, she isn't a part of this. I could pretty much talk to my mom about anything, but this is just not something I could talk to her about. But I'll tell you, the moment that really hit me and made me go, oh my God, Mike, what did you do? Was when I found out that they had taken his truck. The only reason that they would possibly take his truck is if they thought that there was evidence in that truck. And they must have found some, because they wouldn't have held him if they didn't. Oh, Mike, what did you do? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but, you know, I have seen in probably the last 2 weeks of his videos that he was coming unglued. It was before Kaz's video. He was already starting to come unglued at that party, at that July 4th party. Even before that, you know, when he went off on his rant about the whole solar thing and got all flippin' angry and was screaming at the top of his lungs. I mean, we saw that happen several times in the videos where he just came unglued like that and just went off on a angry rage. I'm sorry, I'm snorting so much, you guys. When I cry, I always get I got this big nose. See, now I got a big nose. But that's okay, I like my big nose. It's got character. But, yeah, I mean, I could see him coming unhinged, and I kept thinking to myself, all these people keep leaving. All these people keep leaving. People come, people go. People come, people go. When we first started watching his videos, he had like 5, 6, 7 people all hanging out in the trailer with him. By the last couple of videos, it was just him and Sandra, and sometimes it was just him. And I thought, there is something wrong with this guy. There is something definitely wrong with this guy. He's got a bad temper. I wish that was all that it was just a bad temper, but man, now we know. Now we know, guys. So, I'm going to be praying for the children and the mom. I'm going to pray to God and ask him to touch Mike's heart, make him see what he did, make him feel some remorse, and you know, like I said, his karma's coming to him, you guys. He's lost everything. He's got nothing left. He has no friends. He has nothing. That farm is going to be completely gone. And there's not one place he can go in the United States where he'd be able to hide. Even if he was cleared of the charges, even if they didn't have enough evidence to take him to trial, which I think that they do, but if they didn't and he got set free, he's got nothing left. But we can we can be the better people, and we can continue to network together to help people. And I think that that's exactly what we should do. You know, when ordinary people do what the little that they can, extraordinary things happen. You know, there are so many people out there in need, you guys, not just in the slabs, but all over the place. Some of our very own people need help, and we can help people. And I think we should continue to do that. I don't think that we should allow this situation to make us so bitter that it changes us into monsters just like him. We need to continue to be angels in this world. And that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. But, do not take advantage of my generosity, kindness, and compassion, because this happy-go-lucky girl can turn into the worst wolf that you've ever experienced in your life if you fuck with me. So I'm going to tell you right now, if anybody thinks that it's going to be okay to lie to me, tell me bullshit, try to make up stories, I will find out. And when I do, I will expose the fucking shit out of you. My friends are legion. And let me tell you, my friends love me too. And you continue to tell me lies and do shit like that to me, there will be hell to pay from this point forward. There will be no more Mrs. Nice Hug. So I'm going to tell you right now, if you're lying to me, you better come clean right now, because if you don't, I'll give it some time, but if you don't, I will bring your world down. And I don't want that to scare anybody. I don't want you to think, oh my God, Rachel's losing her mind. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm just a little bit wiser today as a result of all this. And you just don't want to fuck with me. You don't. So, anyways, Nikki, what did I walk into? You're gonna have to go back and watch, because I'm at work and I need to go in. But I'm gonna quick look at some of these comments real quick. I'm sorry that I was crying hysterically, you guys. That was probably very uncomfortable for everyone. I'm sorry about that, but man, I was just very hurt. But I feel better, so thanks, guys. Let's see. Good morning. Do you have ligma? What the frick is that? Jesus, don't mind if you drink. Yeah, I'm sure that it did happen to him as a child. I mean, unfortunately, that tends to be a pattern, right? You'll notice his voice changes. I always thought that was weird. Me too. His baby voice made me want to throw my phone. Oh, yeah, me too. I was talking all sweet and soft towards the end. Yep. Yeah, me either. Yeah, the boys, that's what broke my heart. Right? We all show up for his case and then throw tomatoes at him. That would be so awesome. Broken Georgia, Amy, your name is Amy, right? Broken Georgia. I'm sorry. I'm so stupid. But anyways, I was trying to find that in the video. So if you could like maybe in one of the chats put the time that it was in the video, I'd appreciate it. Don't worry, I'm not going to lose faith in people, Joanne. I won't, I promise you that. Yes, he did know they were there, Katie. You are correct. The truck and their phones, so it makes sense. Yeah, okay. I don't have any pity on Mike anymore either. Yeah, it's like his popularity and the solar project are what triggered him to come unglued, you know? I saw an article on Imperial County Facebook that said after investigation included, wait, that said after investigation included, they made the arrest. Or I'm guessing you're saying concluded. Gotcha. Ask him, go to my camp when the cops were there. I'm glad you love my nose. It loves you right back, Joanne. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah. Joanne said, I thought it was weird to see just him and Sandra sitting alone after that huge project was finished. Yes. Well, Kathy, I hope that he does admit his despicable actions. I hope that God touches his heart, um, and he's able to say that he's sorry for what he did truly in his heart and is able to find the Lord. I don't like the idea of anybody going to hell. Okay, that's just my thing. So I'm hoping that something happens and transforms him, but I will never be his friend again. I'm done with him. He left Florida and went to the slabs. I think he could relocate with a backpack again. Maybe, but we'll find him. The little boy just stood and stared at the camera. Yeah. Cried. Oh, Dreamweaver, me too. I'm kind of just quick scanning here. Love you too, Nikki. Yes, you're right. Nawana, you are right. That is what friends are for. Oh my gosh, you guys are all like chatting, chatting, chatting. And I got to go into work, guys. But I'll go back and I'll watch this. I did watch the Eljo video. You know what, though, Nawana? We're going to make our own good thing. Okay? We have to not let this destroy us. Okay? We can't become the monsters that Mike is. We can't become those monsters. So we have to stay together. We have to keep this together, guys. We have to be friends. We have to hold each other up. We have to put our arms around each other and cry and get past this and go out into the world and do good together as a force of good. That's why we got to stay together as friends. We have to do stuff. We have to do good stuff for people because that will destroy this thing. That will destroy the madness that was caused. We can do it as a family. Yes, Robert, yes. We are still a family. All right? Every family has a bad egg. Ours just happened to lead our family for a little while. But you know what? Somebody else will step up to the plate and be the leader of our little family. And we will go forward from here and we will do good things. We got to hold each other accountable, But what I really want at this point is for everyone to just put it down. Put Everyone stop yelling at each other. Everyone stop trolling each other. Everyone just lay it down. Lay it down. And let's be good people. Let's put our arms around each other, hug each other. I'm sure that in our grief, we may have said things or done things that hurt other people, and we don't want to be those monsters. We don't want to be those monsters, guys. Thank you, Amy. I got the time. That's good. We have to help one another through this, so let's do it with love, not with anger. Okay? Let's do it with love. Let's just put everything down. But do not lie to me. Do you see my face? Do you see these angry eyes? You don't want these eyes to get any more green than they already are, because I'll tell you what, that is a problem. I'm not a psychopath. I'm not a violent person, but I will not be lied to. I will not be lied to anymore. So, all right, I got to go into work, guys. Yes, Kathy, I know you are. In fact, most of you are. In fact, I don't know that any of you haven't been. You know, as far as I'm concerned, you're all truthful, okay? But this is just going out there to anybody who might come into our group and try to screw it up again. I will not put up with it. I am going to defend my family to a T, okay? Because I love you guys with my heart. You know, you're my brothers and sisters. So, well, now you got to see me cry. You always get to see me happy. Now you've gotten to see me cry. Yeah, it is grief. You're absolutely right. So I got to go to work, guys. I love you guys so much. I love you. You guys have a great day. Let's do something positive today, okay? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get all my hair cut off. That's what I'm going to do. It's gotten too long. I can't stand it anymore. Okay. Thanks, guys. I love you. All right. Bye-bye.